is the same thing with the Tifnumbu and their gang. Okay, they will tell you about the 16 years of PDP. And they will ignore that of 8 years of Bokuwari. In 16 years, PDP took Nigeria exchange rates from 120 naira to $1 in 16 years. All right. In fact, right, from 1999, they took it from 111 naira, rather 11 naira, 111 naira to $1. And in 16 years, PDP took it to 145 naira official, 199 naira black market in 16 years. In that 16 years, the inflation in Nigeria of the PDP was left at 4.5%. Unemployment ratio in Nigeria was at 7.5%. What else did they leave? Electricity generation under a PDP 16 years increased from a paltry generated 2,500 megawatts to 9,000 megawatt electricity. They were able to distribute, they were able to build new power plants. PDP in 16 years. They were also able to refine the petroleum product that Nigerians were buying. They were not paying subsidy like a dead country as you have it now. In 16 years of PDP, the refineries in Nigeria were working at 65% capacity. Nigeria was paying subsidy on just about 35% importation. Then APC happened. Nigeria Naira got devalued in 8 years. Inflation jumped to 22%. Unemployment in Nigeria jumped to over 40%. The Nigerian Naira lost more than 500% of its value. Nigerian Naira to dollar in the 8 years of APC, Egbekegbe jumped from 145 naira to $1 to 1,600 naira. At a point, it got to 1,900 naira to $1 in 8 years. Electricity generation by Nigeria dropped drastically. Yes, in 8 years. Now, Nigeria is partially generating about 5,000 megawatts and distributing about 2,500 megawatts. Back to 1999. That's what APC did to you. Right now, you have band A, band B, band C to band Z on when you can have electricity or you will never have it at all. In 16 years of the PDP, they were able to grow Nigeria economy from in the backwater, ruined and destroyed, looted economy of Abacha, Abdusalami Abubakar, the military boys, when Nigeria was barely $100 billion worth as an economy. When APC took over, Nigeria economy was a $567 billion worth of economy. And it was really pretty much obvious at the time. So what else should I remember, Sha? So Nigeria now imports its own crude oil. Imports its own refinery because God damn it, refined products rather. So Nigeria that used to refine 65% of its own crude in 2015, paying the subsidy of around 800 billion naira a year. 8 years of APC, now 9 years of APC, Nigeria now refined zero crude oil. Now, Nigeria that was importing 35% of its refined crude, Nigeria now imports 100% its own refined products. So this is what they have done. But guess what? They will continue to bamboozle you with all the lies, and they will be pointing at this, your PDP APC. There are those who believe them all, but numbers don't lie. If you can just take a look at the number, okay, it will help you. Inflation in Nigeria right now, according to this guy, is now over 34%. food inflation in Nigeria right now is over 44%. That's a lot. A bag of rice is still hovering around 90,000, 80,000, and their minimum wage is 70,000. You can fool yourselves. You can fool some people sometimes. You can even fool all the people sometimes. But there is something you can't do. You cannot fool all the people all the times. So yeah, you can lie to yourself as you like. You can repeat their propaganda as you want. But now only you go know where they chew, they pinch you. We have now 72 hours before the D-Day. It is already happening. Will they succeed in discouraging you from standing up? Will they scare you away? Or will they buy you away? Buy you out of it? Time shall tell. Let's go to Warri before we round up. Where Odafe has some crime busting to tell us. This time it's in Delta State. Let's go there.
We are here at Delta State Police Command, and this time we'll be parading 4 suspects. These 4 suspects, 2 of them, like they have said to me a while ago, that they entered the business of internet fraud. And according to him, that he wanted to join anti-court in the name of protecting himself. But I don't see any part of Nigerian laws that say you will go and empower yourself with weapons, prohibited firearms for that matter, because you want to protect yourself. Now what they do is that he contacted one of the brother who is supposed to be an anti-court member and convinced him that they needed a weapon. The brother now contacted another gun runner who usually purchases rifle across the Niger. They bought these 2 pump-action guns at the cost of 1.5 million, 40,000. On their way back, after receiving these weapons, on their way back to Ugele, our policemen on stop and search duty flagged down their vehicle, and upon searching them, lo and behold, this is what we recover from them. One may say, oh, they are just scared. Scared of what? Now, they claim that they are into internet fraud. What happens when internet fraud stop paying them? What danger would this weapon pose to innocent residents who are in their houses? I want them, we will be interviewing them now, so that we will also hear from them, so that they can tell us how deep they have gone into this. What is your name?
My name is Roland.
Roland, you are from where?
I'm from Delta State.
Where in Delta?
I'm from Ethiopia.
Ethiopia?
Yes.
Okay, I see. Just like you have said before, I just want to make our audience listen very well. What do you do for a living?
I do Fraudster.
What is the Fraudster? How do they do Fraudster?
Internet Fraudster.
Internet Fraudster. What do they use to do?
Now my phone they use.
Which kind of phone they use?
They use iPhone.
iPhone what?
iPhone 14.
iPhone 14?
Yes.
Okay. Your friend too, now what thing do they do with that, Abi?
Yes.
Okay. How long have you been to this business of internet fraud?
2001. 2021.
2021?
Yes.
Okay. Now that is a matter for another day. Now what we are discussing now is these weapons. How did you come about these weapons?
I came across armed robbery in the night when I was coming from my village. I was going.
That is not the question I asked you. How you take buy this weapon?
Okay, I told my senior brother about it.
Who is your senior brother? Umukoro.
Yes.
What does he do for a living?
He's an anticotis.
Okay, so you tell him say.
I tell her say I want join anticotis.
Okay. So
he come tell me say if I want join anticotis, I go buy gun. Then he too come tell me say he no get. I come tell her say okay. Because say na he wan carry me along. I come tell her say okay, if I wan buy, you go carry me go, then I go buy one for her.
So now how much you send? Who you send the money to?
I send the money give Louis.
The one wey wear white?
Yes.
How much you send to her?
I send 1.540 give am.
Okay, where una for receive the gun?
Na for Ikwale.
For Kwale, now they bring the gun come give una?
Now we drive go Ikwale.
Go collect the gun?
Yes.
So now they go back, then police they see una for road? Okay, so when police stop una, say they won't search you, how did you feel when they won't search you now? I felt my brother is going to defend us because
yes.
Okay. Now that you have been caught, your eye don't clear now. Say this thing you have done is illegal.
Yes, and I also learned not
Even
to
the
trust
anti-court,
anybody.
even the anti-court, you don't join the anti-court.
No, he tell me say after we just
Now when you buy gun, they go give
as
you.
we dey go, we go do every.
Now you go. So who give you the shirt when you wear so?
Na my uncle na give me the shirt.
Why he give you the shirt?
I don't really know the reason.
So that I go be like say you don't be member of anti-court. Okay, you see the reason why we keep saying for vigilantes to operate or for any anti-court formation to operate, they must always work in synergy with the DPO. The DPO is supposed to be in charge of whatever arms they are bearing, and the DPO is supposed to be the one that will release guns to them so that we will have some level of control. Now look at these two young guys that are not even up to 30 years carrying pop action. What do we do? What would they do if this their illegally way of making money cease? What would they do with this weapon? It becomes a danger to the society. Hence the need for intensive stop and search. When you see our policemen carrying out their legitimate duty on stop and search, please allow them to search. These are brand new.
Ìgbà kan máa dé àsìkò kọ́ṣì ń bọ̀ wá ìgbà kan máa dé àsìkò kọ́ṣì ń bọ̀ wá tólórò máa sáré ọlọ́pàá máa sáré ayé máa sáré ẹyẹ tí ò dúró rere máa sáré àlórà máa sáré hs tí kò mọ kankan máa sáré everybody máa sáré gbogbo wa pátá máa sáré ìgbà yẹn ti dé àsìkò yẹn náà làwà. Ìgbà yẹn ti dé àsìkò yẹn náà làwà everybody máa sáré ọlọ́pàá máa sáré àwọn tó ń ṣòro gan máa sáré olúmọlẹ̀ máa sáré àpènà máa sáré olúwo ìlú gan máa sáré everybody pátápátá máa sáré gbogbo wa máa sáré àwọn ọmọ fantasy base máa sáré àwọn ọmọ tomorrow base máa sáré akíndóyin base máa sáré ayépéjọsọ base máa sáré everybody pátá máa sáré.
Everybody, Pata Masari. Now all of us go wrong. Do you know why I had to share that video? It's not because of the theatrical show that Odafe enjoys and his ridiculous line of questioning, right? Always look beyond sometimes, right? Those guys said they paid 1.540 million naira. That is a 1,540,000 naira to get a pump action gun. And it seems, the way they narrated it, it seems like it's easier to get. So 1,540,000 is equivalent of $1,000. That's a lot of money, right? But there are those who can pull that together. And they can get guns. As they found that one with 2 pump action guns, there are 1,000 like him who actually managed to get their own pump action guns or all kind of guns straight to where they were taking them to. And right now, they are tucked somewhere. Una better begin, if you get Ifnumbu's direct number, una better begin to call him. To stop listening to all of these ass slickers that are doubling down and hoping that they could buy people or threaten people or scare people, right? Scare people away from actually coming out to express themselves. Because if things should turn red, and it won't be the fault of those who want a better, better life or better country, right? It is going to be solely on those people around Tifnumbu who are running a panicky system as we speak. They have no idea of what to do. They are in their own echo chamber. They are talking to themselves. They are listening to themselves, and they are sounding intelligent to themselves. And when they come outside, they are wondering why everybody is not listening to them. They're not paying attention. When everybody begins to say May 80, you know 80. 80, I mean 80. 80 na barbecue they rule 80 now. You may talk with barbecue. It's no be meat yo. No be that barbecue. If they call person barbecue, now gang leader. The president of Haiti had to run away. All the politicians who could run away have run away. Those who couldn't, well, Asarailu, popopo. You get what I mean? Barbecue, loruko. Some of you don't know how many barbecue. Where they do gentle boy, nice boy around you right now. The future barbecue that will begin to cut out their own local government area. And they will tell Nigerian army, don't come here. Tinubu brought army out. The only places they can possibly be able to save and keep, the only area that will remain, or maybe the area they will have authority over, is probably going to be Abuja. There are those who are already walking around shutting down the oil flow. That is going to eat Nigeria differently. You see those who are telling Tinubu that whatever money cannot do, more money will do it. Those of you, they are paying on social media to continue to spread this yourself, all this your intimidation, all this, I'm not wishing it on you, show you answer. But I will have to wish you what you wish yourselves. I think that's the best prayer, isn't it? Tinubu said they should go and give Dangote crude oil. Another scam, another lie. But Dangote no go talk now, or maybe he will talk. We have told you, say Nigeria no get crude oil again. Nigeria is only collecting royalty from those who are now using their resources to extract the crude oil. How many times Lama Sonye Fuyi? They are called IOCs. There is no order of any president anywhere that's going to say, we want you to give the oil to this person. They are lying to you. Dangote knows. Or if the elite fight themselves and they finally figure out how to make themselves feel better, and then the public get deceived, if it makes all of them feel good, great, I will be here. Nigeria no get crude oil. NNPC no get crude oil. In fact, the future prospect of Nigerian crude oil, the only deal in crude oil that they have right now is anybody who is ready to collect a crude oil and give them money. Yes. Right now, they don't even have crude oil. For some of the people giving them the money now, see Afrexim Bank. Afrexim Bank gave them, promised them $3.3 billion dollars loan. They've given them about 2.2 billion. Now they have about 1.1 billion left if they haven't collected it so far, right? Now that deal, it is a $12 billion worth of crude oil in Niger Delta. They use as collateral. So what the deal says is that if Nigeria failed to pay back 7 billion, because Nigeria borrowed 3.3 billion to pay back 7 billion, okay? So if Nigeria failed to pay back 7 billion by 2028, these Afrexim guys, they will come to Nigeria and they'll begin to drill, they'll begin to take, they would have to take 175 million barrel of crude oil. But do you know something? As Tinubu is scamming or, as he's kind of deceiving you. If I say they don't package another deceit to those they are collecting money from. Because anybody they promise any crude oil in Nigeria and give them money, that person will need to come back to bring his own drilling machine, If they are promising them that, I don't know the deal, I'm just saying. Because if Dangote, we come from Nigeria, cannot get a crude oil from the international oil companies whose contract with Nigerian government has been breached, Nigeria is not putting together the resources, as in counterpart resources, that will give Nigeria access to the amount of crude oil that is extracted daily, so that they will make more money than just royalty. Right now, royalty Nigeria they collect. They aren't going to no go get any crude oil, but they don't make announcement. Breaking news. Tinubu has directed NNPC to begin to sell crude oil to Dangote. Yes, that is a listening president. Which crude oil? That's the question you should ask yourselves. Which crude oil is he going to sell to Dangote in Naira? Which of them? Anyone they are going to start drilling? I'm just asking. Sorry. No offense. So if they can give Dangote, Dangote, you go collect. I think, in fact, right, I wanted to say, if they can settle Dangote, they should be able to settle you too. Baba na promissory note too. Aliko, come here. You say, Aliko, come here. If Aliko crude oil in Naira signed, call you. Aliko, Come here. Yeah, take it to NNPC. Say from President Steve Numbu. I said they should sell you crude oil. They should sell you crude oil in Naira. All the crude oil you need. Yeah, take. Now, when Dangote reach the place, he go say, yeah. I say, oh, God, Dangote. This thing, hard to. No sure say we go for honor more. But she you talk say you don't buy your crude oil from Brazil and Texas. Maybe you should buy more. Okay. We know if we give you anything here. So that's why I didn't want to spend much of my time telling you about that fake news. They are rolling out a lot of fake news promises, just to stop you from protesting. That's up to you, right? The Nigerians in New York have picked the dates. August 1st, they are assembling in front of the Nigerian High Commission, Nigerian House in New York, and to demand, they are demanding for an end to bad governance in Nigeria. So I think it's already kicking off. DS is going to kick off in less than 72 hours away. But in Kano and Niger, it's already off. So thank you so much, everyone. I am going to take a short break. Then we can take calls. I think we still have like about 50 minutes. Let's use that, okay, to take reactions. Reaction means you can call in. The number to call is right there on your screen. But if you have to leave, it's okay. Just make sure that you like the broadcast. We are over 2,000 of us on this on YouTube, right? And more than 200 of us as well on Facebook, okay? So do me that favor, that honor, if you really kind of enjoy this. Like the broadcast. And if you have something to say, to add to what I have said, something I missed, or where you disagree, the number on your screen is yours. Use it, okay? And thanks so much. I am going to be back. Let me go stretch my leg and all of that. Thank you. Speak in tongue. Because right now, even cassava, gari, ewa, agbado, all this, they have become luxury. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, the Templars. I have a caller, and that will be my first caller this evening. Hello.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Mike. This is Older.
Older from Leeds, Baba. How are you this evening?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Great.
I hope you're good too.
Well, I'm very well.
It is easy.
Surviving.
Well, I've seen you anyway. I've been watching you. This is my second time watching you today, so
I know. So
I know
you came
you're
across earlier
doing good.
anyway. So yeah, we've got a lot to probably react to. So you've only got just a few minutes, all right? Let's go.
Yeah. Well, I'm a bit sarcastic anyway, and I take something that if you've cried enough, about something, the next thing is just being sarcastic. You just laugh about it.
I
It
know.
doesn't really mean that. I mean that Nigeria should go to hell, but it's just the way of me releasing releasing the tension. But I